what's up, guys? It's Ruka here,
Michael here as well.
and we're here for another week of Idol News. There was a lot of news this week, actually. We're gonna try and cover some of the more major stuff that happened, but maybe briefly try to talk about some of the other stuff that went on this week. So we're gonna start off with the Sakamichi side. There was some pretty big news today, actually. They announced the results of the trainee sorting for the Kenkyuseis who hadn't been assigned to any of the groups yet. So now we have got the results for that of the members now where they have all joined. I'll pull that up right now.
I already got it up. But before we actually, there was meant to be 15 trainees, but one of them withdrew
Oh, yeah.
from
Matsuoka Manami.
because of her studies.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Quite unfortunate, but good luck to her in pursuing her studies.
so yeah, with that being said, there are 14 members scattered about the.
I'll actually pull it up on
series.
here too.
I'm happy with this. Not gonna
Mm-hmm.
lie.
Okay, so first off we have for Nogizaka we have Kuromi Haruka, Sato Rika, Hayashi Runa, Matsuo Miyu, and Yumiki Nao, 5 members. Then
Yeah.
for Keakizaka 46 we have 6 members actually. Endo Hikari, Ozono Rei, Onuma Akiho, Kosaka Marino, Matsumoto Kira, and Moriya Rena. I know you're happy
Anyway.
about that.
Anyway.
Mm-hmm. I actually saw the clip that was from the showroom where they announced it that you sent. She was really cute.
It's like, I love everyone, even Sugai-san, but my Oshiman's Moriak, and it's like, Yuko was like, don't worry, don't have to say that.
Mhm.
She said it anyway.
And it was so cute. She was getting all emotional too. Like she was so happy. So yeah, that's good for her. And then for Hinatazaka, we have 3 members. Takahashi Mikuni, Morimoto Mari, and Yamaguchi Haruyo. So to all of the girls who have now been sorted into their respective groups, congratulations to all of them.
I was gonna say before anyone kind of assumes this, all the members were added into 4th gen Nogi, 2nd gen Keki, and 3rd gen Hinata before anyone assumes.
Okay. Okay, I wasn't sure how they were going to do that, whether they were going to be a separate generation entirely, or if it was going to be like a similar situation to Mariko, where it was like a, 2.5 or a 3.5 situation. You know what I mean?
And never technically, but yeah, let's just add. They were all
Okay.
added. Well, it makes sense that they were added in 2nd gen, 4th gen, and 3rd gen because they were all a part of the same audition.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So they were the ones just not assigned to groups yet.
Hmm. All right, but still, yeah, that's really cool. So congrats to all of them.
Oh,
That's gonna be fun now, I bet, especially for Hinano, because now she's not gonna be the only 3rd gen anymore. She's gonna get 3 new friends. Alright, next up, Nogizaka 46 and Hinatazaka 46 are going to be joining Zip Spring Fest. And that event will be held on March 24th and 26th at Tokyo Dome City Hall.
nice.
So yeah, that sounds like it's going to be really cool. A couple of other artists I see that they have in the lineup. The Rampage from Exile Tribe is also going to be there. Stray Kids, I've heard of them before. They're a K-pop group, is also going to be there.
Mm,
I've not looked into any of their music, but I've been hearing their name a lot recently. So I think they're one of those like up and coming. I think they're a boy group. I believe they are a
yes.
boy group. But yeah, that's really cool. Look forward to that. Next up, some news regarding Keaki no Kiseki, Keakizaka's mobile game.
With Hinata. Sasa.
Yes, with Hinatazaka because it was made when they were still hiragana Keakizaka. The game is actually going to be changing the title. So
Mm-hmm.
it is now going to be Keaki no Kiseki Hinata no Ayumi.
Mm-hmm.
And I liked that little reference where they were referencing Ayumi, which is a stage play that
I,
Hinatazaka did.
I want to rewatch Ayumi
Me
actually.
too, to be honest. I really do. So yeah, the name will officially be changed on March 27th. All
I think
right.
this.
Oh, sorry, were you gonna say something? Did I interrupt you?
No, no, I'm just thinking.
Oh, okay. All right, next we can move on to Hinatazaka 46 News. We have some more pretty unfortunate news from Hinatazaka. Iguchi
Mm-hmm.
Mao announced her graduation earlier this week. Very sad. We know that she has been inactive recently because of when her scandal hit and she put herself on self restraint, basically. But so she announced it on her blog that she will be graduating from the group.
It's unfortunate, really.
It really
It's
is.
an exact same situation as Oda Nano, except at least she was transparent about it, I
Hmm.
guess.
So yeah, Mao talks about it in her blog. She feels regretful about her weakness made her
Mm.
betray a lot of people and apologize to the fans that she portrayed the idol career. She also thanks the
Mm.
fans that she is happy that she reached her idol achievement of the handshake event tickets sold out. She tells the fans
Pretty
that she
good
was
though.
thinking about herself and watching the group during her self restraint hiatus, and then she made the decision to graduate. She is considering about working in company after graduation. Her graduation schedule will be announced later. Mm. So yeah, this is
Yeah.
definitely some unfortunate news that this is happening. All I really want to do is wish Mao the best.
Hmm.
Even though she was one of those members who she wasn't really the best dancer or singer or anything. She was actually really bad at it. She was still just a lot of fun to watch because she had just such a fun and funny personality.
More of a variety based member than anything else.
Yeah, exactly. Like when you saw her on like Hinatazaka de Aima show or on Hina Bingo, it's just so much fun to watch because she's so goofy all the time.
All of the members have spoken out about her graduation. Even Kageyama Yuko, who's on hiatus at the moment. Like,
Mm. So yeah, best wishes to Mal going forward. Whatever she wants to do after graduation is really all we can do. Moving on to some happier news. News regarding the Hana-chanzu duo, Tomita Suzuka and Matsuda Konoka. They will be holding their first solo live, MTV Acoustic Flowers, Bell and Like. I actually like that title because it's a play on both of their names.
exactly. I was about to say that.
Hmm. The solo live will be held on March 3rd, and then it will be aired on MTV on March 28th. So that is really cool.
Didn't like Ikuta Erika have something similar, like a solo live with MTV? Pretty sure she
Hmm.
did.
I don't know. I don't
I,
remember. I'll have to look that up.
I remember she did sing her solo version of Daddy Sazo.
Oh. Oh, yeah, I don't think I've seen that. But that sounds really cool.
Yeah,
All right then. Also, Hinatazaka released a trailer for some of the bonus content on their upcoming single, the Daifugo Number One Battle. So we got to see a couple of clips of the members playing the card game. I'd say that looks very entertaining. I'm hoping like Kea Vids will sub it so that we can get to watch it. So look forward to that once the single gets released.
as it,
All right. Anything else on the Sakamichi side you want to talk about briefly?
really. Yeah, not really.
Okay. There was Akimoto Manatsu announced that she'll be releasing a second photo book.
I don't really know where. Like I know now. I don't know. If she shot.
Hmm. But yeah, that will be coming out on April 8th, so anyone who's interested in that, look forward to that. All right, then I guess moving on now to the 48 group section. Where do you want to start?
Up to you.
Hmm.
If
Okay, why don't we start with SKE48 because there was some really exciting news on their end. They recently did a concert. I believe it was a Valentine's Day or a 2 day concert.
it was Valentine's Day concert, yeah.
Yeah, Ekopa concert. That's what it was called. Ekopa concert 2020. But we had two pretty big announcements. First off, Matsumoto Chikako has been appointed as the new leader for Team S, so congrats to her.
Wasn't she vice leader?
Yeah, she was. She was the vice leader. I actually saw Kitagawa Ryoha made a post where it was like an old photo of her and Chikako together because the two of them were really close friends.
Yeah,
So that made
like
me happy. So yeah, congrats to Chikako.
uh,
And then we have 7 of the ninth gen Kenkyuseis have been promoted. Awesome!
hey,
So for Team S, we have Aomi Hinano, Akahori Kimie, and Arano Himeka. For Team K2, we have Okamoto Ayaka and Shirai Yukino. So that's actually cool because
yeah,
Okamoto Ayaka is a huge Furuhata Nao fangirl. So I bet she was happy that she's going to be in the same team as Nao. And
yeah,
Yukino is in the same team as her sister. So that's pretty awesome. And then Ikeda Kaede Kaenyan and Tanabe Mizuki have been promoted to Team E. So congratulations to these 7 for being promoted.
yeah,
So yeah, that is pretty awesome. Can't wait to see how these girls are gonna do now that they're officially promoted. Next
yeah.
up, also in SK, Takayanagi Akane. The cover art for her second photo book has been revealed. I'll actually pull that up
I just
now.
scrolled through.
hmm So, her second solo photo book, Something I Want to Remember Someday, which will be released on March the 4th. So, I actually really like this cover. She looks super pretty here. It's very nice. And then there is also the limited edition covers. So we have several different covers that were also revealed. So I'll pull those up now.
I'm definitely buying all of the Cherry Pies. Oh,
So let's see. This one is the 7-net limited edition, kind of similar to the official version that we saw earlier. This one is the HMV limited edition. Very nice, having the sun come in the back.
Oh, Rakuten edition. I have
Oh, the Rakuten limited edition. Yeah, this one's pretty cute.
that's a
I think your mic cut off for a second. What did you say?
that's a long time Chiriyoshi. I'll make sure to get it recover.
You're gonna give your support to the bird.
Of course I have.
Hmm.
Who do you think I am, man?
I'd say out of the limited edition, I'd say probably the HMV limited edition is my favorite.
Uh,
I just
for
like the look
me,
of it and the lighting of it is really nice.
I'd have to agree, but I like all. I
Mm.
can't choose.
Hmm. All right, so yeah, everyone else look forward to that definitely if you're interested in getting this photo book supporting Churi. Next up for AKB, actually, the Fresh Senbatsu of AKB actually made a surprise guest appearance at the Unidol 2019-2020 Winter Competition event that was held in Tokyo, I believe. Yeah, it was held in Studio Cost Tokyo on February 13th. So from the digest video, we saw them performing Ogo a Diamond, Iwake Maybe, and Love Shugyo. Was very cute. And also at that same event, also Beyond's was also a surprise guest appearance. So that was really cool to see too. We saw a clip of them in the digest. They were performing Megane no Otokonoko. So yeah, that was pretty cool to see them appear in that. Moving on next, is there anything in the 48 group side you want to talk about briefly?
Particularly, I don't.
Hmm. Well, this is pretty interesting. For STU 48, Ishida Chiho and Kadawaki Miuna will be holding solo lives in April. So we'll look forward to more info coming out about that. Let's see. I know that the newest subunit that's in NMB48, Lapis Arch or Lapis Arc, I still don't know how you say it. They recently had their first live event, and they announced that they will be holding a second live in May. So I'll look at information on that. So yeah, their second concert will be on May 13th at Line Cube Shibuya in Tokyo. But yeah, since I haven't seen their first concert yet, maybe I'll have to look into that because I am interested in this unit. I want to see what they can do. And then briefly, we have another graduation announcement, this time from HKT48. Tsukiyashi Amane announced graduation. Her graduation live will be held on March 30th, so at the end of March, she will be leaving the group. Hmm. All right, then moving on to the graduated members section, some stuff that we can briefly talk about. First up with Kitahara Rie, the poster for a movie she will be starring in, Hero 2020, who she is co-starring with Tomoki Hirose, who is Kawai Rina's husband. The two of them had starred in a stage play last year in 2019 in the summer called Hero, and the movie is based off of this stage play. So I will bring up the poster here. So looks very nice. I saw the digest video for the stage play as well. So the movie will premiere on June 19th. So yeah, that definitely looks interesting. Anyone who's interested in that, look forward to that. We also had some visuals for the stage play that Iko Marina is in, 4D emitter. The visuals for that were revealed, so I will pull them up here now. So the stage play will run in Kinokuniya Hall, Tokyo from May 8th to the 18th, and at Cool Japan Park, Osaka TT Hall on May the 23rd and 24th. And from these visuals, it looks really interesting. I still don't know anything about what the stage play itself is going to be about. I haven't heard anything plot-wise. But just from the visuals, it looks really interesting. I'm really curious as to what kind of story it's going to be like. Let's see, a couple more drama appearances from several graduated members. First off, Ota Ayaka is going to be guest starring in Chuzai Keiji Season 2. We talked about in one of our previous videos several other graduated idols, not just from AKB, but from other idol groups, were also making guest appearances in this same drama. So it's really interesting how they have so many former idols appearing on this show. I find that really interesting. But she will be guest appearing on episode 4. Oh, it actually aired already. It aired on Valentine's Day, February 14th. But yeah, this is something like I gotta try and find if it's like subbed anywhere. I'm really intrigued of like what exactly this drama is about with so many former idols having appeared on there. And then next up, former NMB member Ota Yuri will be appearing in the Yomiuri TV drama Lunch Gokon Tante, episode 7. It says her role will be Honma Risa. She is the younger sister of this episode's group blind datings participant Honma Keiichiro. The episode will be aired on February 20th. So just from reading the description that they have here of what the drama is about, it's based off of Mizuki Hiromi's fiction Lunch Detective. In each episode, Akutsu Reika and her new colleague Amano Yuika hold a lunch group blind dating and invite a guest star to the party. And they hear various mystery stories like ghost stories, missing people cases, etc., and solve them together. So that's a really intriguing plot. I'll definitely have to try and look for this. It's something I definitely want to try and check out. Hmm. You still there? Okay, I don't know if Michael is here if he had to walk away for a moment. So we'll continue on now to the international group news. So first for BNK48, the cover for their 8th single, High Tension, was revealed. So I will pull that up now. So we can see it now, the CD cover, we see the girls. Well, there's a bigger image of it here. So this concept looks really cool. I actually really like the concept they're going for with this. With High Tension, it definitely goes for like the crazy party concept. So I'm really interested in seeing like what the music video is going to be like. I also know that BNK currently they are getting ready for their next general election. I know that the members' posters have been uh, revealed already. So anyone who is interested in that, definitely go and check that out. And then next up for MNL48, the sixth single lineup for their next single, which is going to be River, was announced. And this time it is going to be a double center between Team L member Gab and Team N4 member Abby. So congratulations to the two of them. I'm definitely looking forward to that because River is one of my personal favorite AKB songs of all time, so I'm really looking forward to seeing how MNL is going to do it this time. So everyone else, please look forward to that. Next up, oh, are you back, Michael?
I'm back. I just had to set some.
Oh,
But
okay. All right, then we're moving on now to the other idol news for some groups outside of the 48-46 groups. So first off, with Equal Love, they announced the title for their seventh single. It's going to be Cameo. Definitely an interesting title. I'm wondering what kind of song it's going to be. The single will be released on April 29th, so look forward to that. Next up, Kobushi Factory released a music video for Seishun no Hana, which this is going to be for their next upcoming single. It's going to be their last single, I believe, before they disband. So watching the video actually and reading the lyrics alongside it as well, it sort of felt like a message song almost. Like the way that I read the lyrics and how I was portraying it because I knew that this was going to be their last single basically before the group disbands is the lyrics the way I read it is that the girls are singing these lyrics to their fans who have supported them and then also to each other because it's talking about, oh, we're going to be separating, but let's meet again when we're older and when we've matured. So there is that kind of hopefulness to it, although it is bittersweet for the fact that the group is disbanding. And listening to this song too, especially hearing the girls singing again, I remembered why I really liked them when I was first starting to listen to them, like around the time when they first debuted. I loved the girls' vocals because they were so powerful and so strong. And yeah, listening to it here again, these there were some really amazing, beautiful vocals in this song that I really enjoyed it. So yeah, while it is sad that the group is going to be disbanding, there is this hopefulness in the lyrics that they are singing it. So it did kind of leave this kind of warmth in my heart, basically. And speaking of a bit of a more bittersweet, sad news on the Hello Project side, Juice Juice member Miyamoto Karin announced graduation on February the 10th, actually. So again, this surprised a lot of people. She is going to graduate from Hello Project in June later this year, and then she is going to start her career as a solo artist, basically. So yeah, even though it has been a while since I followed a lot of the Hello Project groups like Juice Juice, for example, I remember like seeing them around the time when they were like first getting started, around the time when they first debuted, and Karin had a lot of power to her performance. She was definitely like she's the ace of the group for Juice Juice and she had like a lot of natural talent with her. So I could see she definitely has a good career going forward, which with whatever she wants to do, whether it being like a solo idol, you know, singer, performer, or an actress, because she's a really good actress too. I actually remember there was a stage play that Juice Juice did called Koisuru Hello Kitty, where Karin was basically playing Hello Kitty. It was so adorable. I kid you not. I actually even got emotional at the end because her acting was really good. So yeah, Karin, congratulations and good luck to you. Best wishes in whatever you decide to pursue moving forward. All right, moving on now to the K-pop section of the news. We're going to talk about Luna. So I want to start off with this first before moving on to some of the more positive stuff because there was a bit of a setback that happened, some pretty shocking news that happened involving Luna. So Luna's agency lost a 3.5 billion Korean won, which is around 3 million US dollars, an investment lawsuit basically.
Yes.
So we have a translation of the article regarding that lawsuit here. The agency of the girl group Luna has lost a 3.5 billion Korean won, around 3 million US dollar investment lawsuit this month, which is expected to have a significant impact on the group's activities in the future. According to a Star News investigation from this Wednesday, Luna's agency Blockberry Creative lost a lawsuit recently filed by Donuts, the company's second largest shareholder, and is to return the 3.5 billion Korean won investment to buy donuts. According to the Seoul Central District Court's civil case ruling, Donuts invested 3.5 billion Korean won in Polaris, the parent company of BlackBerry Creative, but claimed that the agreed upon contract, which included Luna's appearances in relation with Donuts' business, was not fulfilled. As a result, the court ruled that Polaris should return the entire investment as it violated the terms of the investment. Donut's investment, around 5.5 billion Korean won, which is around 4.6 million US dollars, in BlackBerry Creative and Polaris, including the 3.5 billion Korean won in the aforementioned investment, and reportedly suffered losses due to the breach of the contract with BlackBerry Creative and Polaris. Donuts does not know how the investment was spent and is requesting permission to browse and duplicate accounting logs and other documents in order to learn the details. Under investment agreements, Donuts plans to exercise claims regarding Luna so as to prevent the group's agency affiliation from being changed or transferred. Donuts had previously filed a separate lawsuit against Polaris, seeking 360 million Korean won in deposits for space leases, so that was around 300,000 US dollars. It seems that the loss of the 3.5 billion Korean won lawsuit could affect Luna's future activities as BlackBerry Creative and Polaris must jointly return large sum of investment funds following the loss. Meanwhile, Luna, gaining huge popularity overseas, recently released a mini album, Hash, and made a comeback with the title track So What. The group had garnered great attention for being the first group that Lee Soo-man had produced outside of SM Entertainment. So yeah, this was a pretty big deal hearing this that they had lost the lawsuit. So hopefully, it's not going to be too much of a major setback for them. And knowing Luna, even with a setback like this, I believe they will find a way to get back up on their feet. We saw this. We had setbacks in the past from what happened with everything in 2019, how they had to postpone the release for Hash and everything that was happening behind the scenes with that. So I believe that Luna, they're definitely going to pull through with this because they're still doing incredibly well, which we'll talk about now. The first week achievements for Hash and So What. So the information regarding that we have here. Thank you to at Luna Stats actually for releasing this information. So for the first week, February 5th through the 12th, after the release of Hash and So What. So for So What, for the peaks we have number 24 on iChart, number 4 on Bugs, number 7 on Naver, number 22 on Soribada, number 41 on Genie, number 87 on Melon. So that's showing like all the peaks that they had hit on the different charts. So this was the highest peak on Bug charts, best new peak on Soribada and Genie, first appearance on Flow and Vibe charts, highest first week streams on Genie, and highest entry on Gaon download chart. They placed number 4 on Billboard World Digital Song Sales. They were trending number 1 on Twitter worldwide, trending number 1 on Melon, number 3 on Genie, and then number 8 on Soribara and Naver. And then the music video has 15.4 million views. I believe that is the combined views because the music video was released on both their Luna the World YouTube channel and also on the One the K YouTube channel. So I'll actually look up real quick how many views does the video on their personal channel have right now. Yeah, on Luna the World, their channel, it has 14 million views, so this is probably the combined views with that. On Spotify, it has had 1.71 million streams, and on Genie, it has had 225,000 streams, so that is awesome. As for Hash, the full mini album, it has had, for Hanteo's sales, it made 22,185 sales on Hanteo. Spotify streams, there were 4.24 million streams of the album. And then on Genie
Okay.
streams, there were 420,000 streams of the album. It ranked number 1 on iTunes worldwide, and then there were 56 number 1s on albums iTunes charts from 56 different countries around the world, and then
Oh,
it was number 2 on Gaon Weekly album charts. Yeah, that was actually a huge deal that it was number 1 in 56 different countries. And
wow,
actually,
that's
on
a
that, so
big fan.
it is the girl group album with the most number 1s on iTunes. It's the most number 1s for a Luna album, so you can tell this was like such a big deal for Luna because everyone was so hyped for this comeback. Uh, number 1 song, 365 actually was the number 1 song from a number 1 album in iTunes US because we actually had the early release of 365 come out as a digital single, and it was a song dedicated to the fans. I imagine a lot of people were
Oh,
really happy about that. The full album entered Bug's Top 100 chart, and it was Luna's highest first week sales on Hanteo, and it reached number 4 on Billboard World Albums. Along with that, it also shows the stats that they got on social media. So, in this first week after the release of the album Hash, they had gained plus 9,400 94K follower. I think that's what it means. 9,400 Twitter followers, 20,100 Instagram followers, 28,000 YouTube subs, and 12,000 Spotify followers. Wait, is that right?
uh,
Plus 94. I hope I'm not reading that wrong. I don't know. Do you have it pulled up, Michael? You could take a look at it for me.
um, I'm
I'm bad at math, so if I'm reading this wrong.
um, yeah, plus 9,400 Twitter followers, 416,900 total, plus 20,100 Instagram followers, 807,000, plus 28,000 YouTube subs, so 928,000 total, and then plus 12,000 followers, so 578,700 total followers.
So I did read that right? Okay. Okay, I was worried I was reading that wrong. I'm so sorry about that. But yeah, all in all, with the release of the mini album and all of the different music show appearances, performances, and stuff that they have done promoting this album, it has been a really good week for Luna. So I am so happy about that. Alongside all of the other promotional stuff that they are doing for the mini album Hash and for their title track So What. They also released some new videos on V Live. They were actually titled under a playlist called Multiverse, so it's multi slash verse. I thought that was really clever. So these were released on V Live. They were live streamed on V Live first, but then they became available to the public. It's just some performance videos that the girls did for So What, Butterfly, and Hi Hi. They also released the behind the scenes footage as well for when the girls were filming it. So, note on this all of these performance videos were actually done with just the 11 girls. So Hustle was not present for Butterfly or Hi Hi. But they actually did something really interesting, and I thought it was really sweet that they did this. They actually had some animation of a white bird that came in. So in So What, in the credits, you actually see all 12 girls' names are listed. Even though Hassel wasn't present, they still included her name in there. And then you see a white bird fly in on the top of the screen. And then for Butterfly, when it was Hassel's part singing in one part of the song, you see an animation of white birds flying on the black bars on the top and bottom of the screen. And then at Hi Hi as well, there was a white bird who was at the bottom corner of the screen who was like watching it. So I thought that was really sweet that they included that. That like Hassel, she isn't there in the video and the performance, but she is there in spirit supporting the girl. So I thought that was just so sweet. And then last up for talking about Luna, some really exciting news. Luna will be attending KCON Japan on April the 5th. So that is gonna
Nah.
be awesome! They had they previously last year appeared in KCON LA, which was their first international appearance. And especially at KCON, it was such a huge deal. Everyone was calling the event LunaCon. It was that big of a deal. And so now they're going to be coming to Japan as well, so this is really exciting. I know that there are several fans, several orbits, who are anticipating for possibly the group getting a Japanese debut. So I am hoping for that as well. That is something I would hope to see the group do if they can get a Japanese debut. But yeah, really excited to see what they're going to do for this. So look forward to that. All right, next up, moving on to Rocket Punch. They released the music video for Bouncy, the title track of their latest comeback album, Red Punch. If you had seen on our second channel, I actually did a reaction to the music video. Talking about my thoughts on it now, I liked it. It was a really fun music video to watch. I had like my shoulders bouncing while I was watching it. It was pretty catchy, so I enjoyed it. So anyone who is interested in that, definitely check it out. I am doing my best to try and learn more of the members' names. I've been watching Punch Time, which is like sort of an online sort of variety thing, I guess, as you would do. It's like a web series that shows the girls like interacting and stuff like that, having them do games or challenges and stuff like that. It's really fun to watch. And I am still learning the members' names. Just based off of first impressions, outside of Takahashi Judy, I really like the member Sohi. She's like the one member who's got short hair, so it's easy for me to remember her. Sohi. She is so cute. I love her. So yeah, if you haven't checked it out already, definitely check out Rocket Punch's Bouncy, see what you think about that. Next up with Eyes One, they released an MV teaser for Fiesta for the release of their album Bloom Eyes, which is actually coming out tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, so we're going to be
Oh,
getting the music video for this tomorrow. I definitely want to do a reaction to this because I'm so excited to see Eyes One finally coming back.
I actually want to watch this video as well. It's that
Mhm.
one since a long, long hiatus.
Mhm. And especially with everything that happened to them too as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Mhm. Let's see. We also got a teaser for their comeback show, Comeback Eyes One Bloom Eyes. So that will be released on YouTube and Facebook as well. Other M2, Mnet K-pop, Mnet Official, and Stone Music Entertainment tomorrow, February 17th. And also, the group will be appearing on M Countdown on February 20th and Music Bank on February 21st. So, a lot of exciting stuff happening now. Eyes One finally coming back. Sakura and Hitomi are
Yeah.
also going to be returning to their respective radio shows next week, so I bet that's going to be happy for a lot of their fans as well. So, yeah, definitely looking forward to the release of Fiesta. Look forward to my reaction of it as well. I will be sure to do that. Next up, with Dreamcatcher, they are also preparing for their comeback. It's actually their comeback is coming out the day after Eyes One. February 18th is when Dreamcatcher is having their comeback. So their full album, Dystopia, The Tree of Language. So we got a couple of different teasers released for that in anticipation for this. We had a lyrics spoiler teaser, which showed us some of the lyrics that will be in the title track for the album Scream. And we also had an album story spoiler, which showed it was done through sand art, so it was actually really pretty. I really liked it. So I'm curious to see what kind of story, whether this is going to be like the story for what we're going to see in the music video for Scream, or if this is basically depicting the story of what could be in the album, or what the album will basically be about, the theme, basically. Since it is talking about dystopia, the tree of language, I'm interested what that's going to be like. We also had the album highlight medley come out, so we got to hear some of the new songs from that, which I'll actually pull out some information about that here. So, on a couple of the songs, actually, some of the members worked on the lyrics for some of the songs. So, for Black and White, or Black or White, sorry, uh, the lyrics were done by Lees and Al Aloander. I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce it, but they did a lot of the lyrics as well as the composition and arrangement for all of the songs. But for the lyrics, also Jiu, Shion, and Dami worked on the lyrics for Black or White. And then also for Jazz Bar, Jiu, Shion, Yuhyun, and Dami also worked on the lyrics for that. Alongside all of the songs included on the album, not just new stuff that's coming out, but some of the other songs they've already pulled out, like Full Moon, Over the Sky is included on here. It's also including a special track, which is Shion's solo song Paradise, which, as previously mentioned, she actually worked on the lyrics and composition for that song as well, so that's really good. So yeah, looking forward to hearing what this full album is going to be like. And then lastly, we also had a dance preview come out for the choreography for Scream. Just a snippet that we saw, this looks like it's going to be really intense, so I'm really interested in seeing the full music video now. Again, similar with Eyes Once Fiesta, I'm going to film a reaction video to it because I really want to react to this as well because I love Dreamcatcher so much. I'm sorry, what is all this noise I am hearing on your end, Michael?
Sorry, apologies.
Alright. And then last up, again, with Shion, they released a piano version of her song Paradise with its her singing and someone is playing a piano in the back. This was a really nice rendition of the song. Nice little piano acoustic version there. So if you are curious about that, definitely check it out. And I believe that is everything for this week that we are going to talk about here. Is there anything that you would like to talk about, Michael, before we wrap up here?
Honestly, not really.
Hmm. Okay. Well then, if you liked the video, be sure to leave a comment about some of your thoughts on what we talked about here or anything that maybe we didn't talk about. I'm sorry we were having technical difficulties in the audio. I know that I was echoing. I could hear myself echoing from Michael's. And we don't know
Oh,
what was causing that, but we decided we were going to pull through it since it was kind of going in and out. But yeah, if you liked the video, be sure to leave us a like, subscribe to the channel for more stuff like this, and subscribe to our second channel, our reaction channel, so you can tune in for my reactions to Eyes One and Dreamcatcher's comebacks. So excited for both of those. And we will see you guys in the next video whenever we make it. So until then, bye bye!
yeah.